Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, May 8th, and Cody's brother very nicely went to Hannaford for us this morning to get us some groceries, just because we've been missing out on certain things. Like, we have a lot of stuff, but there were just certain things we needed. What?
Watermelon is heavy.
Oh, he got me a big one. Okay. So the first thing he got was a 12-pack of Coke, which will make Cody happy.
Yeah, I didn't even ask for that.
He got us 5 boxes of macaroni and cheese, which will also make Cody happy. I wanted some Cool Whip for when I make apple pie, which I really should honestly do today. But we'll see. Some bacon. American cheese, because we were out and we got so much soup from his grandparents, and we were like, we have all this soup but no American cheese to make grilled cheese with. Country crock of butter.
He couldn't find sticks.
That's okay, we just needed it for spreading, really. Can you pass me a bag? He got us some Tony's pizzas, which also will make Cody happy. Some donuts. We didn't ask for these, but he just got them for us. And he got us some blueberry muffins. I actually was thinking I'm getting hungry, so.
He got Melissa a gigantic watermelon.
I've been craving watermelon so much lately. I've really just been craving fresh fruit, because we have had 0 fresh fruit or vegetables in this house. It's all been just like frozen stuff. Package of bagels. Zucchini. Strawberries. Ooh, chocolate chunk cookies. Alright, so maybe I don't make apple pie today because we got a lot of sweets. That was it. That was very nice of him. And now we're gonna put this stuff away. I was gonna do a deep cleaning of the bathroom and film it. Well, you know what he didn't get us, but they were probably out.
Lysol wipes.
Yep.
Yeah, he did say that they were out.
We've been trying. We have no idea how else to disinfect this house. Alright, I got my watermelon all cut up. Look how much that produced. This is my big lettuce container. This is the only big container I have. But now I got fresh watermelon to eat on. And this probably will only last me about 3 or 4 days because I eat it a lot. Alright guys, so tonight's dinner is kind of an interesting one. This is... Honey, this expired in August of 2019.
What did?
This hamburger helper. Do we want to use it or?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're gonna have to figure something else out. But I was gonna make this, but it's expired, so we're gonna throw that out. But I had cube steak, or it was on the package. It said chop steak, so maybe it wasn't cube steak. But I went to go like marinate it, and it fell apart like ground beef. So I'm gonna cook it up like ground beef and just figure it out, I guess. But I don't know. I'll show you what dinner looks like once I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to be making some broccoli. So in this bowl I just have like 1 head of broccoli that I trimmed up. And then I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt. Some garlic salt. I know that this, you're probably thinking this is a lot of salt, but when you're roasting veggies, I think Frugal Fit Mom says it perfectly. You're going to want to do like the amount of salt you think is enough, and then do a little bit more. And I'm going to add some pepper, but I can't do that obviously because I need 2 hands. And I'm actually going to put it in my air fryer, so I'll show you once I get this in the basket. So, it's in my basket, so I'm just going to put it in. Then I'm going to hit air fry. I think I'm going to do a lower temp so it doesn't burn. And I'm going to start with 10 minutes. Alright, so our makeshift ground beef is all cooked, and I'm still waiting on water. We're going to make our own cheeseburger macaroni using boxed mac and cheese, and I wanted to season the beef with the ingredients I used for like my sloppy joe. So I'm going to be using up these ketchup packets, a squirt of mustard, a little splash of vinegar, and a spoonful of sugar, and that's just going to go in. Alright, so pasta's cooking. That only has a couple more minutes left. So I'm going to do my sauces in with the beef. So I added the milk that's called for both boxes and the butter. I did a little more milk just because the beef's pretty dry. And I'm going to mix up the sauce, and then we'll add the pasta to this. Alright, so that's what it ended up looking like. I think it looks really good. We'll let you know how we like it. And I just put some Parmesan cheese on my broccoli. And that's dinner for tonight. Alright, you guys, we're going to try to go to Kristen's island on Animal Crossing.
Every week to give you guys some dinner inspiration. My kids are nuts. We are making 1-pan lemon herb chicken and rice tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the recipe, and then we'll get into.
She said her gate is open, so we're going to try this.
1 pot lemon herb chicken and rice.
Also, I'm watching Taylor Elmore.
I will leave the recipe down below as always. For this, you need
search for a friend.
If you're new here, I always just
see if
use
this
2
works.
when it calls for 4, and I cut them in half so that they're thinner. They cook faster, and
Oh,
that's enough food for my family, including
oh, that's funny. She named her Island Center Island. Get it? Like an island in your kitchen.
And then we are going to just brown it on both sides.
Mine is named Toasty after the morning toast, but I really wish I had them named that. And I wish they would let you just change the name. But, oh well, someday. I thought maybe someday we'll try to, maybe start over or something. Just because I've already kind of beaten the game, so. Because once you get KK Slider on your island, you're basically just done. Island. We're gonna go explore around a little. I need my other hand. Oops. Shit. Why did I do that? I'm obsessed with going to other people's islands, by the way. I go on Twitter and look up the hashtag Dodo Code, and I will spend all day just going to people's islands. Oh, won't I?
It's true.
All day. Like, I don't even like being on my own island anymore, almost. You laughing at me?
Yes.
Great. Alright, I'm going to play this now. You guys probably don't really care to watch this. Alright, good morning, everybody. It is, actually, it's not morning. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is Saturday, May, I don't even know, 9th, I think. and I was gonna shower soon, but I wanted to make some sugar scrub. And I used to make this all the time. Back when I was really poor, living on the island, I would make this so that way I wasn't spending $6, anywhere from $6 to $10 on one of these, because even though I do like the Tree Hut sugar scrubs, they are really expensive. And when you are trying to live on a budget, you can actually make this with ingredients that you have already in your house. So let me just grab a measuring cup. You're going to need is, I'm going to do 1 cup of sugar. And I'm using just plain old granulated sugar. If you want more coarse sugar, you could probably use like cane sugar. You could use brown sugar. But I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to use body wash. Now this is a good perk because if you have like a bunch of body wash, like I have 2 full bottles in my shower, so I don't really mind using up some. Then this is a good way to use up body wash that's lying in your house. So I'm going to do cucumber melon because I think it'll smell really good. So I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of body wash. And then I'm going to do like an 1/8 cup of just plain old olive oil. If you have baby oil, you could use that as well. Or if you have coconut oil, but I'm going to use olive oil because that's just what I have. And again, this is just stuff you are going to use that you already have on hand. And then I'm just going to mix this up. And there is my sugar scrub. So I'm just going to put it, I'm going to reuse this container. And there you go, really easy sugar scrub. Now I'm going to put this in my shower to wait for me when I go take a shower. May 8th, and it's snowing out. Oh, it's May 9th, my bad. Alright, so it is 4:45 now, so I'm going to start on dinner because I'm feeling a little bit hungry. So we're going to be making homemade pizza, and I found a recipe online for homemade homemade no yeast pizza dough, and I really want to try it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I wrote the recipe down. I will have the recipe linked down below because I don't remember the website, but it calls for 2.5 cups of flour. It calls for 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to eyeball it. And to make it more flavorful, I think I'll add some garlic salt to it. So those are our dry ingredients. I'm just going to give this a stir. It does recommend to do a mixer with a dough hook, but I don't have one, so we're just going to be using our hands. It calls for 1 cup of milk. Calls for a 1/4 cup of butter. It doesn't say whether or not to melt it, but I'm going to. So I melted my butter, so I'm just going to add that. And I'm going to give this a good mix. It says to basically, if you don't have a mixer, to stir it until a ball forms. So I'm going to flour my counter. I think I said to do this right in the pizza pan, but I just don't see how that would work out. So I'm just going to do it on my counter and then hopefully transfer it. And to just roll this out until it looks to my liking. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that's definitely good. Alright, so to make sure my pizza tastes extra good, I'm going to brush it with some melted butter. to make sure it tastes really good. I'm going to put some of this basil, oregano, and garlic seasoning just all over the crust. Then for pizza sauce, I'm just going to be using this Ragu Simply Traditional, just because that's what I have on hand. And I'm just making a simple pepperoni pizza, so next few parts are probably really boring, but we like straight up pepperoni in this house. So now this is going to go in the oven. I don't remember how long. I'm going to have to look at the recipe, but obviously this recipe is going to be linked down below. And I'll show you guys what this looks like when it comes out. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it came out. It took 15 minutes at 450. And it looks pretty good. It kind of smells like a biscuit, and then it smells like pizza. So I'm wondering if that's what it's going to taste like. But obviously we'll just have to see. I'm going to cut this up and serve it to Cody and I. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, May 10th. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. I have been up since 4. It's 8 o'clock now, and I'm not feeling too hot. I woke up because I think I woke up from my dream, and I don't even remember what the dream was about, but then it's like my whole back hurt so bad. I must have been sleeping in like a wrong position. So, yeah, I've been up since about 4, and I'm feeling really nauseous. I ate a muffin earlier, but maybe it's just I'm hungry. I don't know, but I did make a cup of coffee, which I haven't had coffee in maybe a week. No, actually, I think I've had it twice in the past week, but today it was just going to be a coffee day. For sure, because I'm exhausted. I brought out my pillow to try to lay on the couch. Cody's still sleeping, and he got up with me, and then he went back to sleep, and he put on some of his YouTube in the bedroom, and I can't sleep to it, so I got up. And I'm someone, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I'm someone that once I wake up, I'm awake. So, yeah, I've been trying to relax on the couch, and, like, I have a big watch later list. So I've been trying to just get caught up on that, but I'm just not feeling that great. So I'm going to continue to lay down and drink my coffee. Tried playing Animal Crossing, but it's so boring when Nook's Cranny isn't open. But they're open now, so I might get back on trying to remodel my island. And I was thinking about getting on my laptop and going on Pinterest for a little bit, try to get some inspo on what I want to make for dinner. But yeah, I'm just exhausted. Like, I feel like I even look exhausted. So, I don't know what this day will bring. It might be another lazy day. Yesterday, you guys only saw me for like 2 clips because we just had such a lazy day, which actually was very nice. We just sat around. We've been binge watching Hell's Kitchen. They have like the first season, then it jumps to the 10th season, which we're watching. I'm hoping it's seasons 10 through 18. We've watched season 18, season 1. Now we're doing season 10. And we've just been binge watching that. And I don't know why. We've just been really liking it. And then I got caught up on some YouTube last night before we went to bed. And I think I fell asleep pretty fast. I think I fell asleep by 10:30. But the night before that, we were up till like 1 in the morning. And I slept until 8, and I said to Cody, so then yesterday, I said to Cody, because I hate sleeping in. I actually partly like the fact I've been up since 4, because it makes the day go by longer. Because, especially these days off, like this past week, it's been 1 official week since I have been in isolation with COVID. And I feel like the week went by so fast. Whether or not I'm going to be going to the, sorry, my brain, again, I'm so tired. I don't know what the future holds in terms of me going back to work. I'm I'm going to be honest. The CDC tried to call me twice and I ignored the calls. I didn't realize that I'm actually supposed to talk to them to get cleared. I didn't know that till Cody's mom told me. But I was dodging the calls because I thought they were just calling for, like, to ask me a bunch of questions for their, like, statistic readings for the articles and stuff. And I just didn't want any part of that because I was dealing... The first half of my week last week, I was not doing well mentally. Let me take off my glasses just so it's not, you know. My mental health was not okay. I was crying for like the first 2 or 3 days, like nonstop over everything. Feeling just like so defeated, and I didn't want to talk to CDC on top of that because it's like you get nervous when they're calling like as if you're in trouble, when in reality this wasn't my fault. I didn't ask for this. I had planned on going to work all this week. Actually, this was supposed to be my weekend on, and my coworker, who's so great, is covering for me because I can't be there. So basically I'm going to be waiting. His mom might give me the number to her CDC person, because, like, you get someone from all over the state. Like, she is someone from, like, Bath, and then mine that was calling me is from Augusta, which is, so, yeah, so basically, I know now if the CDC calls me again to not ignore it, or I'm going to put my tail in between my legs and call them. I'm just worried now I've ignored them twice that they would yell at me now, because, you know. So, yeah, so today I don't know what is in store because I'm really tired. So I don't know if I'm going to be motivated to do anything. I keep thinking I want to do a get ready with me. I also have an eyeshadow palette tag I really want to do that Samantha March did. And it looks really fun. So I really want to do it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to go drink my coffee and continue watching YouTube and wait for Cody to get up. Okay, so it is now Monday, May 11th, and I'm making breakfast. So I got some bacon, 2 sausage patties for me, and I have 4 eggs in here that I'm waiting for this to come off, and I'll scramble eggs on here, add some cheese, got some potatoes in the oven, well, air fryer, and I'm going to make myself like a homemade Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl, and then Cody, I'll just ask how he wants me to assemble his. Whether he just wants eggs and bacon or breakfast burrito, I don't know. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so this one ended up being Cody's plate. He has his on a bagel, and then the potatoes, and then mine, I made like a makeshift Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl. So I have sausage, 1 strip of bacon, the potatoes, the eggs, which I did cook with hull of a good jalapeno jack cheese, and then I put some mozzarella on top, and then I just drizzled a little bit of taco sauce. So that's all I have for like hot sauce. Okay, so I'm finally going to do part 2 of my closet clean out. So, go away. Goodness. So I'm finally going to do the part 2 of my closet clean out. I decided to do like a full closet clean out reorganize video and then just put the try on portion in it because I don't feel like trying on my winter stuff because I was just wearing it. So like I know what fits and what doesn't. It's more so, do I really see myself wanting to wear this again next year kind of thing. So I'm going to set up my tripod and then start finishing on that. Okay, so I'm making us homemade Chinese for like a late lunch, early dinner. It's 2:30. So we're just going to have like a big meal, and then if we feel hungry later, it's kind of like a fend for yourself night. But this fried rice, I didn't film any of this just because I'm so tired from cleaning that I just didn't have the energy. But basically all this is rice, peas, egg, and then I put ham fat in mine from my Easter ham. But obviously you don't have to do that, or you can add like bacon, or you seriously don't even have to do that. I just wanted it just for a little something something. And then just like, the rice was already cooked, so it was like dry, so I just put this on really high heat and just fried it around until it looked good, then sprinkled some soy sauce. I got some chicken thighs in there, and I made this like, I don't know how you would call this, just a sauce. I just kind of made it up. I did like a little bit of teriyaki, a little bit of soy, a little bit of ketchup, garlic, rice vinegar, and like 2 big spoonfuls of sugar and a little bit of water. And then I put like a slurry of flour and water in here and boiled it, and now it's like a syrup. And I'm going to baste the chicken with that, and then maybe whatever's left I'll put on the rice, or who knows. But we've been craving Chinese, but like there's no Chinese places open around us right now, so this is the best I can do right now. Oh my god, does that look good?
I think it looks delicious.
Yum. Ooh, something about when I nap, my face looks clear almost, but then like super red. So we just took like a 2.5 hour nap. It's now 5:30. After we ate, I was just so sleepy, and I wasn't feeling great, like I had eaten too much. So we went and lay down, and I slept till about 5:20, and then I just got Cody up because I was like, you don't want to sleep all night. So yeah, but we both woke up with headaches. We both had to just take some Excedrin, and I got my second Old Navy package. It just had 2 shirts in it, so we're still waiting on some other stuff that isn't supposed to be here till the 19th. My boss called me this morning. I had told one of my coworkers yesterday that I was feeling really good, but I even said to my coworker, like, probably 1 more week and then I'll be cleared to go. And I guess she might have taken what I said wrong and told my boss that I was symptom-free, because when she called, she's like, how long have you been symptom-free? And I'm like, well, not really symptom-free yet, because the thing is that even though I feel really good, my taste and smell is not 100% back yet. It's only halfway back, and I have to go 72 hours with no Tylenol, and I haven't been able to do that yet. Like, I just took some Excedrin, which means nix that, and like today, I feel like my throat is hurting a little bit, but that could be just like a lack of water and all that, and you know, taste and whatever just isn't back yet. So I'm not symptom free yet. I do think I will be set to go back to work next Monday. But I said to her, I said, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do 2 weeks. Like, she wanted me back Wednesday, which just wouldn't have worked, I don't think. She was like, oh, so I guess I have to find coverage for you for the rest of the week. I'm like, yeah. I was like saying to my family, like, I know that when I got the call saying I was positive, I knew that they had said at least 7 days, and then you have to be symptom free for 3 days. But to me, it makes no sense that Cody would have to be quarantined for 14 days, but I wouldn't, because I actually had it. So I am taking the rest of the week off. Like, I am going to take this next week off. And then, as long as things keep going good, and I can go 3 days without Tylenol, which again, could be the fact that I need to drink more water. Lately, I've been really slacking on that. But yeah. Also, my quarantine literally ends. Our quarantine literally ends on my birthday. I'm trying to figure out what we could do, because obviously we're in a pandemic. But at the same time, I don't want to just be inside the house. So you guys should give me suggestions on how to celebrate my birthday. And what video do you want to see? Or would you guys be around that you'd want me to do like a live? But give me ideas to celebrate. But I am going to end this vlog here because I know there's a lot of footage over the past 3 days. So if you guys like this video, if you guys want to see more vlogs on my channel, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Just go ahead and click that little red thing. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.